Manifest anything you want in 5 days using Neville Goddard's Law of Assumption. Hey, Scott Haug here, and in today's video, we're going to be covering a 5-step sequence. It's simple, it's fast, it's effective for you to use to manifest anything you want into your life. Just before we jump into it, make sure you throw a like on the video if you haven't done so already, and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon to get notified. And if you're looking for a top-notch, the best manifestation accelerator course right now in the world to manifest your next level results, check out our Manifestation Accelerator course in the description below. You'll be blown away by the content, I promise you. You've never seen content and manifestation built out the way it is in our course. Let's jump into it. So during the next 5 days, obviously you want to manifest something good into your life, any area of life, right? You got to start with number one. Step number one is describe what you want in the present tense statement with all its qualities and characteristics. So an example we like to use on this channel is money, okay? I just now manifested $10,000, okay? You want to write that down in the present tense statement on a sheet of paper, a journal, wherever you'd like. Write it down in the present tense statement, then write down the 2 qualities that associate with it. Maybe you want the $10,000 to come with ease, so you put ease in there. Maybe you want the $10,000 to come in a surprising way, something that you don't have to work for. Write that in. Put it all into this present tense statement is your step number one. Step number 2 is you're going to start creating an end scene in your imagination right now as if you already had the $10,000 or whatever the desired intention is. In your imagination, that is where all things are first created and then put onto the screen of space to attract into your life. Imagination is the creative center. It's where all things are possible. And once you have it in imagination, you've got it. Okay? So what you're going to want to do is form an end scene, like a scene that you would have as if you had the $10,000 already. So you might see in your mind your checking account increase by $10,000. You might see your savings account increase by $10,000. You might see an unexpected email come in for a new paying client or a job bonus or increase of some sort, right? Allowing yourself to see yourself in possession of the $10,000 is crucial. So you start seeing it in your imagination as if you already had it. That's super important. Step number 3 is starting to feel it now before you have it in the physical flesh. Feeling and vibration are the same. If you feel the thing as if you already had it, you're stepping into the vibration of the thing you want, and vibration precedes the manifestation. You have to get to its level first. Once you nail the vibrational level, that will start to attract in the circumstances, situations, and things necessary for you to have it in the physical flesh. So step number 3 is feel it to be true now. How do you do that? Match your inner speech. Match your thinking process. Match your feeling. Match your inner words. As you start doing that, you're going to start to feel it to be true, and that's going to be the key for you. Feel excited if you would feel excited. And sometimes what can help with this is going and recalling back to memories you've had. Recall a memory of you actually attracting in something fabulous. Visualize it, see it in your mind, feel what it felt, and then change the scene to the thing you want, and you can usually gradually transform that feeling from your past memory to your future memory, to your actual desired intent. That makes sense. Step number 4 is just as crucial, and this is where most people mess up. Step number 4 is letting and allowing this thing to find you. Yes, it does find you. Letting and allowing is a practice and also a skill. We have to allow the good to come into our life and not always be achievement-oriented. Always not be something going to get things, because the very getting things is putting out the absence. I don't have it. It's trying to force into reality. You're trying to control too much. Yes, you do have some control. However, you want to let the universe bring it to you in the most miraculous, wonderful way possible, okay, as you go towards it. So absolutely actions required. It's a common thing. Well, does that mean action's not required? Absolutely it is, okay? But the action is coming from a place of inspired action, which means you're feeling good now, as if you already had it, and you're doing the action because you feel good about it, because you want to help people, because you want to help yourself, whatever that means. okay? You're not doing the action to get. As soon as it's from that place, you're going to step into the absence. You're going to actually mess up the manifestation. You don't really mess it up, but it's not going to come to you in an effortless way. You're going to have to try and figure out a way to bring it into your life, to achieve it, all those things. So yes, you want to be achievement oriented, but you want to balance it with a more creative energy as well. Is some control, some not control. Okay, so what you want to practice here is distract your mind. As soon as you feel it to be true, let it go out of your mind and allow yourself to be changing your thoughts and focus on something else. Not focus on how's it going to come, I don't know where the 10,000 is going to come from, or whatever it is, right? Focus more on gratitude for the things you have today, the things that are coming into your life, the things you do already have. Focus on service. How can I help serve my clients? How can I help serve my company? How can I help serve my friends and family, right? So you start thinking in terms of service. Take a general affirmation like my mind is the center of divine operation. You could do something like I'm aligned with my higher self and all the wonderful things come into my life. Whatever general statement you want, keep that as your main focus. As you do this, step number 5 is repeat this a couple of days in a row to allow yourself to be in that frequency. But don't repeat it for more than 3 days. You should have 3 days time or less. Sometimes it's just one time. And in fact, in my Manifestation Accelerator course, I just teach it one time. Go ahead and visualize it, feel it to be true, let it go on to your next one. Okay, so you want to repeat it for all of your desires, all of your intentions, but also repeat it. If you're not sinking into that feeling, go ahead and try it a couple more times to tune into it the best you can. All right, so in the comment section below, go ahead and take notes as you rewatch this video. Step number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and jot those down in the comment section below. Use this video as your accountability to doing this as well. Write down your intention, go through the 5 steps, do this for a couple of days in a row. You may want to rewatch this video over and over during the next 3 days so your awareness stays in this. Because as soon as you're off the video, guess what happens? We think about the physical reality. Think about the people that are, disbelieving. Think about the people that are the naysayers. Your inner voice is trying to search for the where's it going to come from, how's it going to come into my life, when's it going to come, right? You're right when you get back to the physical reality, your mind's going to go nuts. So instead, you want to take a step back and you want to allow yourself to be more focused on the energy side of things, the presence of what you want, and feeling good about it today. Super critical, super important. This 5-step process is taught in my Manifestation Accelerator course, where we dive into 48 modules in a row, which is one module every single week. Some of the videos are an hour long, giving you a complete, definitive deepness of content, allowing you to have all the answers you're ever going to need around manifesting, allowing results into your life, critiquing and focusing in your mindset and your subconscious mind reprogramming. All the things you could ever dream of are here, chain linked together one step at a time, like going up a staircase. By the time you go up the staircase, you're a big winner. Things are coming into your life very quickly, very consistently, and very effectively. Try out our 5-step process right now in this video, and if you want a little bit more help, join into our Manifestation Accelerator course, where we take you 10 steps deeper than this as well, allowing yourself to attract in. But right now in this video, this will give you the keys, the formula, the simplicity of all of this manifestation, law of attraction content put into a step-by-step system for you to use right now to manifest what you want. Now, how does Neville Goddard law of assumption play into this? Because what Neville Goddard taught and preached all the time was law of assumption is the idea of assume yourself to be living in that space now in your imagination before it actually happens in the physical flesh. Thinking of it isn't enough. You need to think from it. When you think from anything, you're assuming you're already that person. You're assuming you already have that thing. How do you do that? You see it in your imagination as if you do. In the physical flesh, it's a lie. You don't have it just yet, right? But spiritually, you do. Energetically, you already have it. So as long as you step into this energy, you allow yourself to assume that you're that identity. You allow yourself to assume that you're in that mindset, that you are that person to receive it, and that's the key. Okay? So take all of these ideas, the 5 steps here, and say, really what I'm doing is assuming I am somewhere else other than where I am today. What does assumption really mean? I believe something without worry, without concern, without doubt. I know it to be true, so I'm assuming it's right. I'm assuming this story's right. I'm assuming this thought's right. I'm assuming I'm doing right behavior and action, right? So these 5 steps, what it's designed to do is allow yourself to assume it and then not disbelieve it, right? After you do the visualization practice, it's designed to allow yourself to assume and then stay synced in to where you want to go and not overthink it. That's where most people go wrong. They're trying to focus on their goal, right? They might have a goal card, they might have an affirmation card, they might be doing their gratitude, they might be doing their visualization practices, healing practices, whatever it is, right? But then they align into it during their study, and then they're working their business or working their job, and what they do is align back out of it because they start worrying of when's it going to come, how's it going to come, where's it going to come from, that kind of idea, right? So assume that you already are where you want to be. You do that energetically in your imagination. Give it time. Okay, all this stuff it's not always instant by any means. Give yourself some time to step into that energy, to step into that identity, to step into that frequency more and more. And as you do so, you're going to align with exactly the resources, the things you need to attract in the life that you're dreaming of. All right? Scott Haug signing off here. And again, if you haven't already, check out our Manifestation Accelerator course. I promise you, it'll blow you away. We've had over 1,200 students through it and over 2,000 financial wins, ranging from just a few $100 all the way up to $234,000 manifested by our members. It's amazing. Try it out if you haven't already. And stick to a law of assumption video here. Watch it every day. Really be in the essence of the 5 steps, allowing yourself to really be in your desired feeling and desired intention. All right. I'll see you over in the next video.